Hey, Nelson County educators. So today we're going to be talking about the Bookmarks Bar. And that's the guy that lives up here right underneath your Omnibox and your extensions. And so anytime you are signed into Chrome, you should see this bar with your bookmarks. However, if you do not see it, if you'll go over to the three dots, or what is officially called the meatballs, if you'll go over there and you will see where it says bookmarks, and then you need to make sure that this is checked, because if I uncheck it, it will take my bookmarks off. And so I want to make sure that it is checked. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the design of the Bookmarks Bar today, because it's such a useful and efficient way to store some of your favorite sites that you go to, things that you do every day. So a couple of things. And there are ways that you can see on mine just to have icons. There are ways to create folders. There are ways to rename things. And so, like I said, I am going to show you how to do that so that your bookmarks bar doesn't have 1,000 different things on it. And it's a disaster. So we're going to talk a little bit about organization as well. So the first thing that I want to show you is actually the easiest way to bookmark something. There's two easy ways, but I feel like that this way is the easiest. So I'm going to go to the tool that is listed in the newsletter this week for tech, which is the typing club. So let's say I want to bookmark this, or I want my kids to bookmark it. So there are two ways to do this. You can star it, and that will bookmark it, or you can come over, and this is how I taught my kids, come over to the lock and click and drag and drop. Okay. Now you'll notice right now it's taking up quite a bit of room, and I have this arrow over showing that I have some additional things that are not showing up on my bookmark bar. So first of all, I'm not familiar with this site as much as I probably should be. And so I would not remember that this little icon right here means that this is the Typing Club website. So I'm going to two-finger click on this, and I'm going to click edit. And when I click edit, this allows me to rename. So maybe I want to rename this as keyboarding. Okay. So, and then I click save, and you'll notice that it becomes a lot shorter, and it still has the icon. And I can click this and drag it to wherever I would like across my bookmarks bar. So if this is something that I use quite a bit, that I may want to keep it out and towards the front of my bookmarks bar. So that is one thing. Another thing that you all often go to is Infinite Campus. And I'm just going to pull up, and I know this is not the normal Infinite Campus website that you guys go to, so you'll need to pull up the Infinite Campus website that you guys go to log in. And you bookmark it, because this is something that you use every day. And I am sure that by now that you know that this is the icon for Infinite Campus. And so I'm going to two-finger click or right click and edit. And this time I just want the icon. So I'm actually going just to delete the name altogether and click save. And now you can see that I have just the icon. So some things that I have just the icon on is my Drive, Google Classroom, Nelson County website, my mail through the Nelson County websites, and then the one that I just added now. Now you'll see that I have folders created. So some of my folders, things that I use for design, social media, any type of Google tools or anything like that, calendars, different types of Google Hangouts that I offer, and so forth. But my favorite one is either the favorite tools or the to-do list. And that just helps me stay organized. I come across something that I really want to look at. later, but I don't have time. So I put it in my to-do list, and you can see that here is my to-do list. And my favorite tools. So these are some of the things that don't actually fit into any of these other guys' folders right here. So let's say, since I said I wasn't too familiar with the keyboarding website, the Typing Club, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this straight in my to-do to check this out a little bit more. So I literally click and drag and drop it in my to-do folder, and now you can see it is there. Well, how do you create folders? Well, you come up to a blank space on your Bookmarks bar, and you two-finger click or right-click, and where it says add folder, you're going to click add folder, and then you'll be able to name it whatever you would like to name it. And so that is how you add a new folder to your Bookmarks bar. So that's just, like I said, a quick and easy way to organize and be more efficient as you are integrating technology in your classroom, and as your students are even visiting the pages. This Bookmarks bar will travel with you as you sign into Chrome. So that's a really nice feature that you don't have to go looking for that website. It will be here as no matter what device you sign in, as long as you are signed into Chrome. So that is a real quick tutorial of how to use the Bookmarks bar efficiently. I hope you guys have a good week, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode in the Now Playing series.